Welcome to the first edition of Hires Coaching Workout. This is going to be epic. We're going to go through some great a great back workout, deadlifts. We're going to go through we're going to hit the heavy bag a little bit. This is a water-filled heavy bag, so pretty special. Going to go through a few exercises, build the back, build that core, and get strong. I know, and it's not I think, it's I know that when you're stronger, when you're more fit, your business is better. You can perform better. You can go longer, you can go harder in business, and you can really just be the best version of yourself. So everybody that you have ever seen that is hugely, widely successful, I'm not talking about a little bit successful, I'm not talking about that, there's tiers. The wildly successful people are in shape. Now they might not be Olympic athlete, but they're in shape. So you do need to be in some sort of shape to, really be the best version of yourself to even in business. So if nothing else, do this for your business, but you should be doing it for your health and longevity so you can get back to your family, so you can play with your kids, so you can, after the day's done and you've crushed business, you can go crush life too. So let's go through some workouts. I'm going to kind of talk through some things of how you can go through some of these exercises. And again, I was a power lifter for years, so I am going to put some more muscle mass on, get leaner, get meaner, get stronger, and through this process. And 42 Lines Creative is out here filming, and this is going to keep me even more dedicated to get in shape for you all, so I can inspire, hopefully, some people out there to just, be the best version of themselves, get stronger, get faster, get meaner, get just leaner, all that good stuff. So let's take you through some things. All right, the workout of the day. I'm going to take you through some of the exercises I'm going to do. Right now, I currently have a jump rope. By the way, if you're out there and you're trying to look for a jump rope, you want to kind of step on it and make sure it kind of goes to right there to your armpits. So step on it, go to the armpits. If that is the case, then that should be the good length so you can get a good rhythm and get going. So I'm going to do a few minutes of that, get the blood flowing. I'm going to go to the heavy bag, have my inner Mike Tyson on the heavy bag for a little while. My goodness, by the way, 53 years old, he looks incredible. If you haven't watched those videos, please do. I'm going to go through some kettlebell swings. They're awesome. They can really start just warming you up for the day, and all the core muscles that you're going to need to use today going into some deadlifts. So we're going to do some speed deadlifts. I'm going to show really how to pull that weight off the ground as fast as possible for real strength. And then we're going to finish off for some good rows, dumbbell rows, pull up some big weight, get the back big, strong. That's the workout of the day. Let's get started. You can jump rope different ways, kind of get a rhythm of it. Just get a good rhythm, get good blood flow for your workout. This gives you good coordination, good timing. All right, we're gonna hit the heavy bag, sink some punches in here. Go back to my boxing days a little bit. All right, kettlebell swings. These are awesome. I tell you, if you had nothing else but a kettlebell and doing swings, you can absolutely light a fire under you. They will get you in great shape. They'll make you jump higher. They'll hit your core, your whole backside. They'll help your posterior chain. If you're having trouble because you're sitting down in a chair all the time, you're having trouble with your back, this can absolutely help. The reason I'm going to do this is not only because of that, but I'm going into deadlifts. I'm going to have some backside. I'm going to be working it hard. I want to kind of prime my muscles a little bit. So I'm just going to do a few of these just to kind of prime my muscle. We're not going to try to wear myself out for the deadlifts, just going to try to prime the muscles. So these are done incorrectly all the time. kind of notice how I'm going to it's just a hip impingement, and it's not going to be a squat. So check it out. As you notice, all I'm doing is just letting it flow. I'm not squatting with it. I'm trying to fire the hips through as fast as possible. The deadlift, this is like a king of exercises right here. Let me tell you, man, woman, child, anyway, do the deadlift. You'll notice, by the way, my shoes that I have on, which I know they're stylish, right? They got the red going, red and black. But these are flat-soled shoes. They're wrestling shoes, and there's a reason for that. I use them, one, when I'm hitting a heavy bag. It's good as well for boxing, for the jump rope, all that, but it's for the deadlift. The reason I have them on today is specifically for the deadlift, and that is because having your feet all the way to the ground flat will keep you in position. And also for me, I can feel my feet, and I always want to feel my body positioning at all times. So a lot of times on video, you can't tell that I'm off just slightly. I can tell, and I can tell a lot of times because of my feet. So this is the deadlift. As powerlifters say, when the bar hits the floor is when the meat starts. That's exactly what happens. So in competition, bar hits the floor, that's when the competition starts. But I'm telling you, this will make you stronger, make your core stronger. If you're struggling with your back, this is a good exercise. So I'm going to do speed deadlifts today. I'm going to lift with maximal force, just speed on these, okay? So some of you out there may think you can't lift with maximal speed. You need to be a controlled. That's actually not true. You can lift with that. It's actually going to make you run faster, jump higher, and be athletic. So here you go. As you'll notice, I didn't do this number. I just came straight up. Back was in alignment. I pulled up, and all you do is you keep your head up as much as you can. Everybody has a little bit different of stance. Everybody has a little different of body position because everybody has a different body. But the main thing is keep your chest up as high as you can, your butt back, lean back on your heels, pull back until right there, go back down. So I was having a discussion with my buddy Matt here, and talking about, how did you go from $40,000 a year to making, over well past 10x of that income in such a short time? And really, it's just a belief issue of what we can achieve. And at some point, we have limiting beliefs. Just like this weight, I was lifting this 100-pound plate off here, and Matt's like, "Oh my gosh," right? Like, it's a limiting belief. And I can have a limiting belief just right now of going, "Hey, can I pull this fast? Can I do this weight in the fastest manner, or am I going to be intimidated by it?" So you have to just take off those barriers you have in your mind. Every day you have got to push past your fears, your beliefs that are holding you back. There's no way you can move the weight you need to move. There's no way you can move the relationships the way you need to move them. There's no way that you can make the income that you're after, that your family deserves, unless you decide to take off the cap, take off the limiting beliefs, and believe in yourself every single day. And you have to push it every single day. It doesn't happen overnight. There's no way it's just gonna say, hey, you're gonna wake up one day and you're gonna have this epiphany and then everything's gonna be okay. It doesn't work like that. That's the movies. What you do is you have to every single day take one more step, push one more barrier. It can be very little things. It could be the next call, the next relationship you're scared of. I talk about it with the business, the pretty girl syndrome. You're too scared to ask the pretty girl out because she's too pretty for you. Are you too scared to lift the weight? You have to push those barriers. And lifting and in the gym is one place too that you can feed your body, feed your mind, feed your soul with, like, I accomplished that today. And that you keep pushing those barriers, it's gonna apply to life, it's gonna apply to business. You got to keep doing that. And the one way that I really said, hey, I can make the income I'm gonna make is because I had such belief in myself, because I had pushed those barriers in lifting that I didn't think at one point I could do. I didn't think I could deadlift over 800 pounds. Like, that's just absurd. You look at it and go, I remember looking at somebody doing 700 or 800 pounds, like, that's crazy, I can't do that. But I could do that because I had to take steps every day and say, hey, I'm gonna do 10 more pounds, I'm gonna do 20 more pounds, I'm gonna keep pushing it. The same way in business. So I took that to business and said, hey, listen, I just have to make one more call, I just have to make one more relationship, I have to study one more book, and it just adds up over time, and all of a sudden the limits are just, the limits are just pushed. You just keep wiping away that fear. And remember, I said in another podcast, don't let fear be the bully. Are you letting fear be the bully and push you back from your dreams? Don't let it happen. Let's lift this weight. Let's get freaking animalistic. Let's have some fun. And let's freaking just push back the limiting beliefs today and crush your business and crush your life. Speed equals power. Speed of implementation, speed on the bar, speed, speed, speed. Go get it. All right, got some nasty dumbbell rows here. This is just animalistic. Get the weight up, work that back. Going to be a lot of form police, but listen, getting the weight up, pulled up, that's what we're after. So let's make that back big. What I jam to? That just depends. Sometimes I am an odd character, as you probably have already understood. I'm a guy that likes to go crazy in the gym, lift a lot of weight, and sometimes I'm listening to Rob Zombie and cranking that sucker up. Some AC/DC, that's old school right there. You can even be some hard rock rap or something. But then I go into, sometimes I got really, I just got like old classical music on, and just some no music at all. So it just depends on what I'm doing. But sometimes I like to calm myself back down after some big lifts. So then in the workout, I'll have a more calm meditation type of music to kind of calm myself down before I go through the day, because you can't be an animal all day, right? So what are you going to do today to break the mindset that you can't lift that weight, that you can't make that next call, that you can't make that next income? Like, I want you to comment below. I want you to tell me how you overcame and how you're going to push every single day to make the income, the dreams that you set out to. What weight are you going to lift today that you didn't think you could? What are you going to break today? There's so much you can do. Go out there, crush it every day in business and life. There's so much out for you out there. You just have to put the disciplines in place behind the belief. So I believe I can do this 210 pounds for some rows. What do you believe? Well, I got to believe in myself here, and I visualize I can do that. So let's see what happens, right? Woo! Lightweight! Lightweight! bad for an old man. Hey, thanks for tuning in today, guys. Listen, we went through some good exercise here. I love to hear your feedback. This is a journey that I'm going to continue on. Man, I'm just going to lean up, get bigger, get stronger. Had some good lifts here. Definitely like to hear what you have and your feedback and how I can help you, crush some of these weights, crush, those limiting beliefs that you have. So we went through today, got the jump rope, got a little blood flowing, hit the heavy bag, got some punches in, got the inner Mike Tyson going on there. We went to some kettlebell swings. I'd highly encourage you, especially you see the coronavirus happen and you didn't have any backup plans to get stronger, get faster and all that. If you had just ordered a kettlebell, got a kettlebell, that one was 65 pounds. You can get one for 30, 40 pounds, whatever, depends on your strength levels. Make sure you just have good form, and that can really, if you do a couple hundred of those a day, you'll be in impeccable shape. You'll be able to sit up, easier, no back problems, all that. So we went to deadlift, got some real speed deadlifts going. So listen, we can do some more controlled deadlifts at times, put some muscle mass on, but I would highly encourage you to do some things with really good speed to make yourself athletic. A lot of times you could sustain injuries because you're not athletic enough. And doing speed activities like that can actually engage your muscles so much more and set you up for some of the slower sets and, just make you faster, make you better. So then we went to dumbbell rows, had some good dumbbell rows there. You could do it a lot of different ways. You saw me just straight up. You can come out, come back, really squeeze. You can do a little lighter weight and do it like that way. The way I did it today was just, man, I'm just getting some good weight up. I'm going with it. I'm leading with the elbow and coming up. Really, that's all you need to worry about too much. Trust me, I've done it slow and controlled, super strict, and I've done it, with 210 pounds, just getting it up there. I can tell you both of them work, and you just have to change it up and see, that's the spice of life. Change it up, change your workouts up, challenge yourself in different ways, reps, speed, and weight. So anyway, listen, this feeds into your business. So you out there, let's just say, if you're a power lifter right now, I want to talk to you as well. Listen, I was a power lifter for years and I made no income. I made almost no income. I made no income off of powerlifting, that's for sure, because it's not a sport you make money off of, really. And I didn't have a business to speak of. I was working, the 9-to-5s, wasn't really making any money. But let me tell you, if you think that that's all that's out there for you, and you're just a powerlifter, take that powerlifting spirit that you have, and all that stuff that you've overcome, and I want you to go into business and use that same fervor, that same passion, and go out there and crush business. You can. I am living proof of that. I was a late bloomer because all I cared about was lifting, getting stronger. I wasn't trying to help anybody. I was discouraged with life. I had such issues going on. And then at one point I just said, you know what, enough's enough. I'm gonna take some of my powerlifting, but I'm gonna work on my mindset in a positive way, but I'm also gonna take that positivity that I had in powerlifting and that strength I had in powerlifting and that dedication I had in powerlifting, I'm gonna take it to business. So whatever you're doing, if you're in athletics and you don't think you're smart enough to get where you need to go in business, it's untrue. Just use that same daily discipline that you used in your daily activities to make yourself the best possible gymnast, the best possible cheerleader, the best possible powerlifter, the best possible basketball player, whatever it is. Use that same dedication and drive to business. You may not be talented enough right now, but we talked about it last week. The zero talent. It doesn't take talent, it takes dedication. It takes being on time, it takes energy, and energy is life. Energy is this. Energy is going and helping other people. You can do it. I promise you can do it. I'm living proof of that. I'm no better than anybody else. I just get up at 4:47 a.m. I get to the gym. I meditate. I pray. I study. I read. All those things. And I pour into my relationships as much as possible. And guess what? That has grown me into the incomes I never would have thought possible. I can tell you, you can do it. Please, please do not give up on your dreams. Don't let somebody tell you you can't do it. People told me I couldn't make it doing what I'm doing. People said my $100,000 a year in, the first year, that's almost impossible to do in loans. And I freaking crushed that. I crushed a couple $100,000, and I'm making triple that. You can actually do that. You can break the barriers. Please, please don't give up on yourself today. Go out there, just listen. Limited risk equals limited income. Limited risk equals limited impact. Limited beliefs equals limited income. Limited, limited, limited. Don't be limited today. Go out there and freaking crush it. You got it.